Hey there, YouTubers. This is Dan Strong with Excel VBA is Fun. Today, we have a question from Jesus Miranda, and he asked me, he had a question about a workbook that he's been working on, yada yada yada. Basically, he has a search button that searches successfully. It fills in a beautiful list box with all these search entries. If you search a certain way, for some reason, it'll ask you a couple questions, a couple yes or no questions, and based on what you choose, it'll send you to a different user form to choose a category. I don't speak Spanish that well, so I don't really know what it's talking about. But what I do know is as soon as he exits that second user form and comes back to the first one, he no longer can search. He's asking me, why does this work? Why is it not working correctly? So, without further ado, let's open the Inventario B, or whatever. So I'm opening the workbook right now. So, just so you know, it's going to give an error right off the bat. That's because I don't have all the references that he has, so I click on Tools, References, and anything that says Missing I'm going to take away, and then it won't give me any crap from now on. So let's double click on this workbook and reopen it the way it wants to open. So it opens by this nice user form. This is kind of cool. As you hover over one of these, it'll... Anyway, so let's go to Ingresos. I think that's, yes, right here. Búsqueda. So this is where you search. So I'm going to do, let's see, the letter E and the EK. And there's all kinds of cool things that happen whenever you click on these. I don't even know what I'm doing, but it's really cool. But what I did realize is whenever you hit a certain combination, like A, it says código no encontrado, like not found. ¿Quieres agregarlo? Would you like to... I don't know what agregarlo means. Would you like to something it? Anyways, we're gonna say yes. So let's go ahead and find it. Would you like to find an existing product? Let's say no. And so it brings the I guess that means, does that mean find? I don't know. Find the article or category or something. So let's do Balero. And as soon as I hit salir, which means to close or exit, this exit button here, this is where the problem starts. Right on this button. Remember that. When you know exactly what button or what thing you hit that causes the problem, remember that's usually where the problem is. We're going to review that in a minute. When I hit salir to close, now when I go to Búsqueda to search, no matter what I type, it doesn't matter. It's not going to search it. It's like dead. It's dead to me here. It's not working. The other macros will run because you see that this is filled based on what I select here, and this will be filled with something different. So, very interesting, right? But the Búsqueda, I cannot search for anything. So, remember, we experienced that whenever we hit salir, whenever we closed the other user form. So let's explore that. It says use the button to close the user form. So I gotta use this button here. Okay, so let's go to the agregar, no, the captura right here. This is the one where, okay, whenever I hit the thing and it says yes or no, and it takes me to agregar artículo. So here's the button, the close button right here. So let's go ahead and double click on that and see what the code is. Okay, so let's just explore that. Actually, let's go through all the steps. Well, I guess that's fine. So application.screen updating is false, probably in there to make it faster, and that's fine. And then we got to make sure that the application.screen updating becomes true later on. So let's see, blah blah blah. This button is this and that. A lot of things going on here in the background. Mercy. Maybe I should have put a stop marker there. Ooh, lots going on. Lots going on. I think we're back. Are we back? Maybe not. Okay. No, I still want to go back to the salir. Fine, we'll come back here. We'll double click there and we'll just put it. Let's take a look here. At the very end, so it hides the current user form and even unloads it. And then the user form captura dot combo box articulo, so it sets focus, and then it does user form capture dot show. So right here, anytime you have a dot show, unfortunately, it's going to stop at that point, and it is not going to do anything else below that code. It's not going to go to insub. It's not going to go to this right here, which is the important piece of the puzzle. It's going to go right here. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put stop marker right there and take this one away. So whenever I hit salir to close, it's going to go right here to set focus on the other user form right on the text box we want it to set focus on. And look at this. Instead of going user form capture dot show and then go ahead and being nice and doing the application dot screen updating equals true, you know what it's going to do? It's going to just open up that user form and block any other code from coming further at this point until that user form is closed. When that user form is closed, then it can do application.screen updating as true and ending that sub. So it's a trick. So if I hit F8, it goes ahead and shows this user form, and it does not pass go or collect $200, and it does not actually turn on the screen updating. So that's bad. That's why we can no longer search. Oops. Okay. I'm doing it all wrong. I gotta start from here. Consultas. Oops. What? Ingresos? Okay, search is just fine. I say yes, I say no, I say salir, and it goes here. And when I hit F5, it won't search anymore. So let's. What I'm proposing that we do is we put application.screenUpdating equals true. Let's pause that. Let's see. Control Shift F2 to go back to where we were looking at. Control Shift F2. Well, they're not being very kind. Go to salir, go to the very bottom. What I'm saying is, let's take this and Control X, and let's put it before the line where it stops everything, before we show it. So when userform screen updating equals true, then that should clear up everything. So let's take a look. I may be crazy, but that is what I'm thinking. So captura, here we are, bada bing. It's searching, not found. Would you like to find it? Sure. Click on close. And now, oh shoot, I don't know then. My theory was wrong. I was right that the screen updating was affected, but we got to dig a little deeper. Alright, let's take a look. What else is going on here? So, anything else turned on or off that we need to know about? Let's see here. Screen updating is false. That is blank. Da, 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 da. Boy, there's a lot of things going on here. What are they now? Okay, let's try something different then. Let's do Userform captura that this see if we can unload this user form, because maybe it's hidden in the background and it needs to be reinitialized. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what that does. Okay. And let's comment out this unload me just for fun. Let's see. So this salir, what does that do? right here. Captura. At the bottom, I want to see what this one does. I'm going to click on screen update is false, screen updating is true. Unload me. I'm going to comment that out. Just hide it. Interesting. Sorting. Yeah, it's interesting. Huh. Okay. Not that again. Click on that. So why? That is very interesting. TXT Busque, that's right here. Here's the change event. Somehow it's not triggering. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take out the screen updating being false or true. And see what we can do with that. Comment out that. Got it. Nailed it. Okay. Okay, so the moral of the story, this is horrible. What I found out just now that I did not know before is that if you're going to hide something, hide it. If you're going to completely unload it, but don't try to do both. Apparently, if you hide a user form and then try to unload it, it gets all cranky and perhaps does not actually unload, and it causes problems. So what I did is I commented out the me.hide and just told it to totally unload the user form and scrap any and all variables or text or anything in there until it needs to be reinitialized from scratch. So doing that, taking away the me.hide before the unload me actually worked. I did that on both of those. So I went down here and whenever it said, actually, what did I do? I believe we told this one to go ahead and hide, and then the other one we told it to go ahead and unload. I think just having both unload me and hide was some kind of conflict, and Excel's brain is going to, what do you want me to do, hide or completely scrap it from memory? So I think commenting out one or the other, but not having both of them conflicting is what helped. So I apologize for all the troubleshooting. I'll try to put a link straight to the answer so you don't have to listen to me thinking so loudly. So Anyway, thanks for watching. This inventory workbook is in Spanish, but it is free for taking a look at. I think I'll talk to this gentleman here. Talk to Jesus and see if he'll allow us to view this or some kind of dummy workbook. But anyway, hopefully the solution helped some of you out there who cannot get your events to trigger after a while on your user forms. That's kind of quirky, but I think we solved it. Thanks for watching, and God bless.